The Old Firm derby is steeped in history, a clash of culture, ideology and religion. Rangers fans are easily identified flying the Union flag and representing the Protestant half of Glasgow, while Celtics raise the Irish tricolour for the Roman Catholics. But it's been a long time since the game had any relevance on the football landscape. Though it's probably best not to tell their fans that. But if you were to say anything to a Glaswegian fanboy, make sure they're a Hoops supporter first, and then just blame it all on the Gers. Because, to be frank, it kind of is all their fault. You know, because of when they were dissolved back in 2012 and left Celtic to waltz their way to the 8 consecutive Scottish Premierships and complete 3 consecutive domestic trebles. A treble of trebles, if you will. But now, after 3 full seasons back in the Premiership, Rangers are once more breathing down Celtic's neck. Even if they did lose to them in their own stadium, 2-0 back in September, Rangers' 12th loss in the last 16 meetings. Former Rangers manager Walter Smith once said, "The Old Firm games bring out a certain tension that you don't encounter in an awful lot of the other matches." Thank goodness. And while once upon a time that might have been true, nowadays, football fans the world over just hope that Rangers can find a way to compete. Mind you, Rangers did win at the end of last season, albeit when Celtic had already wrapped up the title. Not that that would get in the way of Gerrard savouring the victory.
Today was about Rangers from start to finish. We dominated in every department, so the players deserve a lot of credit. I think to achieve things at the top level of football, there's certain words that have to be non-negotiable, and desire is one of them, especially here with this crowd. You'll be found out very quickly if you don't show desire, whether that's individually or collectively. So, yeah, you're right, I think that was there in abundance today.
Recent matches have still had the same passion, brutality, and full-blooded fervour of the games of old. They've just lacked the unpredictability of result that was the Old Firm's calling card. As it stands, Rangers have still beaten Celtic more times than Celtic have beaten Rangers. But the Hoops are closing in, with 158 victories to the Gers' 161, while sharing 99 draws. This Sunday, they will meet at Celtic Park for their 419th competitive matchup in search of a late Christmas present. And while Celtic winning a 10th title in a row would certainly be something, to end 2019 with a win over their greatest foes could set Rangers up for a 2020 to remember. Thanks for watching. For more great content on all things football, make sure you hit the subscribe button.